Oh my God.
Good morning. Good morning.
So this is the No Barriers flag, and this is something you're gonna see a lot this week. So at the beginning of every program, I like this entire group to establish some things that we will agree to uphold and to live while we're out here this weekend. We're gonna write some words on here that we as a group want to kind of agree to act towards and act throughout the entire weekend. So we have teamwork, we have respect and honor, fun, knowledge, hydrate, safe, nice, and kind. This is gonna be the thing that we use all week to remind ourselves of the things that we wanted to accomplish starting out. And this will actually also be something that we pass around from person to person. So this flag, it's not meant to stay this color or even nice and folded up. Like, this is supposed to be something that travels with you on adventures, and it's supposed to get dirty, it's supposed to get messed up, because that means you're doing stuff that you might not otherwise be doing sitting at home on your couch.
You want to hold it like this, and then right here, put the white one right here, and then you can just flip it around. Okay?
We're good to go. Okay, come on, Harvey. Hey. Oh. Way back. Way back.
You can shoot.
Here you go.
Nice.
Ooh. Good shot, Harvey. Yeah.
Woo.
Oh! Did you get that? Oh, you were so close.
Thanks for the
All
encouragement.
right, elbows down.
This one's
Right there.
I was aiming for the mountain lion.
Now, alligator midsection.
Here,
left to right.
quiver right in front of you.
And one of my expedition leaders is now here at camp helping us lead an expedition for these young explorers. And so I have come full circle with No Barriers as an expedition participant, now an expedition co-leader, and also on their board of directors, and I'm so grateful to be part of this organization. Oh, I kept hearing gold orange. Carrots? And do you want to clip snacks? That's fair, that's fair. Grab what you want. Do not attach anything to your personal flotation device. That floating thing on you is called not a life vest. It doesn't save lives. It just makes you more floating.
You're gonna switch. And by keeping your paddle close to your boat, it's gonna help you go straight. And if you start to turn a little too much, that means you're putting too much power on one side. This is flat water, what's considered paddling on a lake or flat water. So it's gonna be very smooth out there. It might be a little windy, but we're gonna stay together in groups and you're gonna leisurely paddle around.
Okay, put your shaka on top of your head, and the top of your paddle should be at the top of your shaka. It's called shaka on top. I learned that from a Hawaiian guy. Yeah. All right, so let's see where we're at. You're looking pretty good right there.
So No Barriers and Vibe Tribe are actually newly connected. Antoinette was really the person that brought us together through this program. Since we serve similar populations and have connections to different parts of Colorado, it was really cool to see kids from Loveland and Denver in the greater northern Colorado area all come together to have an experience on our beautiful property up here.
That's why it's called a slip bobber. And then you have a bead, and then you have the bobber stop. And this bobber stop, you could move this anywhere you want onto the line. So you could fish 40 feet deep with it, and it will just reel right up into your reel without tangling your line.
I just want to reiterate our values that we put on our flag. So we put a couple values on there, such as drinking water, respecting each other. Does anyone else remember any of the values? What, Brennan?
Giving.
Giving, being generous. I think that was on there. If it wasn't, it should.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Being nice. That's awesome. Yes. Nikolai?
Honor.
Honor. Yeah. Good memory. Yes, Ada.
Whoa.
Being kind. And anyone else remember one?
Danny?
Being safe. Awesome.
Big Dipper.
So the reason that I brought that up is just because we set those goals at the beginning of the trip. Now we're halfway through. So we just want to keep those in mind and kind of evaluate. Think back on how you've been acting towards other people. Do you feel like you've been respecting other people with your language, using language that builds each other up and not tears each other down? So we want to reevaluate and just make sure that we can really finish strong since tomorrow is our last day. Thank you so much for listening, for sharing your rosebud and thorn, and for trying to uphold these values. And we are really appreciative of everyone just pitching in and doing their best to uphold the values of respect and kindness and everything that we set up at the beginning. So thank you guys for that.
I got given the flag today, and I wanted to pass it on to Antoinette.
Really?
Yes. For letting me talk to you, and I got you the perfect smile.
You're the sweetest. Don't make me cry.
Clap. You're welcome.
For the waist, you pull in. For the legs, you pull out.
And here's the on belay. And then I would say belay is on. So you're checking that I got you on the rope, that if you were ready to come down or take a spill, then we would have you. And you would just kind of like sit into your harness. And then you say climbing. You ask me if you can climb, and then I say climb on. And then you are free to ascend.
All right. Let's scooch a little more. Bring our ropes this way a little bit.
How's that descent pace? Is that okay? Nice job. All right, and we're going to be at the ground. How's the view?
Amazing.
Not bad, right? Nicely done. Perfect. Nice job, Jace. Good job. Beautiful. So these are what's called triple lock carabiners, where it takes 3 things in order to make them lock. You gotta push up on this part, twist it, and then you can do this. Good job.
I've tapped it.
Wait, guys, can we get a quick quiet coyote? No. Can we say thanks, Mariah?
Thanks,
No, thank you all.
And a lot of people who are from formerly marginalized community, like plus-size explorers, people with disabilities, women, the LGBTQ community, Black, Indigenous people of color, have felt unwelcome in outdoor spaces. And so even though there's more access and more organizations like this one that provides free access to outdoor recreation, there are still people who are struggling to find a community that's safe, welcoming, and supportive. No Berries is a nonprofit organization that supports youth and adults with persistent health challenges and life challenges to help them see that what's within them is stronger than whatever is in their way.